Now tell me that wasn't the sweetest taste of payback. Man, chewed him up, spit him out, flushed him down the toilet. You know how we do it. Yeah!
You're right. You reminded me of my Shield days. Always ready to throw down, always having each other's backs. There's nothing like it.
Then why'd you guys ever hang up those vests?
Long story. But maybe it's time we break them back out. Interested?
At reforming the Shield? Yes.
Don't you mean... yeah?
Well then, yeah. And first order of business, I'll tell you what, let's go down to Orlando, march right in, Shield style, and get your original NXT belt back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah! Wait a minute. The Shield was a trio. Don't we need another guy?
You're talking to the architect. You don't think I already have someone in mind?
The Shield is reborn with Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and Sheamus. What a stunning return.
The following contest is a six-man tag team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 725 pounds, the team of Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. And at a combined weight of 919 pounds, the team of CM Punk, Kevin Owens, Trick Williams, and Braun Breaker.
Look at this group. Complete domination is their goal, and tonight will be their mission statement.
We'll have to see if CM Punk has any more tricks up his sleeve in this high-stakes match.
Or if he's even daring enough to try them now that Seth has brought back the Shield. It's a whole different ballgame when those tactical vests come out.
Exactly, Corey. Seth's reformed something from the past to reclaim something from the past. Hopefully reshaping Mutiny's hold on WWE's future.
Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch.
Super kick!
Good night. Owens at the mercy of his opponent.
Yeah, Owens may want to rethink his game plan because Rollins is taking him to school.
Going right after the neck breaker.
And that typical disregard of Owens given right back to him.
Furious offense from Rollins. His temper's flaring right now.
Oh, strong impact.
Watch this display of power. Sit out powerbomb.
clothesline. Look at this, just unloading.
What a vicious shot. Oh, man, that definitely...
He opened him up.
Look out, there is blood in the water.
Placing him in the corner.
Tag made. What do these two superstars have in mind? From the top? No, from the shoulders. What in the world? All the way to the middle of the ring. Crashing down hard with a senton.
Attack after attack from the Celtic Warrior.
And the Celtic Warrior is dominating.
Got the tag.
And just in the nick of time.
And Owens finding himself once again on the wrong side of an offensive exchange.
You're right, Cole. This is exactly what tag team partners are for.
Oh, stop to the tummy.
Tommy?
Down hard.
Oh, the knee drop connects. Fist right on the temple.
Dropping the knee. Tag made. Fresh partner in.
Just mounted with punches and not...
And a stomp to the gut.
Blast off.
Oh, man.
Man, what timing on that counter.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
There's the tag.
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
Into a chop block.
And all eyes are on Knight now.
Oh, boy, ready to strike, guys. What are we going to see?
A close line.
LA Knight reminding the WWE Universe whose game it is.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of... Nice takedown. Stack them up. Turns the tables. Shoulders down. And he easily stops the ref's count.
I can't believe the ref didn't get two here.
And now everybody's saying L.A. Knight. Yeah, brutal move that can take away all the mobility in that leg. And he's looking to the crowd for some much-needed support. And tag! He finally made it.
Man.
Oh, my gosh, what impact! Oh, man. Inside out.
Reversal from Braun.
And now I see some blood on the face of Knight. Oh!
Yeah, I did, sort of, right now.
Neckbreaker. And follows it up with a discus clothesline.
Owens running into some trouble. Owens needs to find an opening.
Delivers the knee drop.
Boom.
High impact crossbody. Oh, Seth gets caught with a counter.
And a menacing look from Trick Williams. Body!
I think he's totally gassed.
I'm positive this wasn't in his game plan, but if he wants to survive this match, he needs to come up with a new plan ASAP. Ooh! Whoa! High-risk cross-body! And that takes so much skill to land with such accuracy.
It takes a whole lot.
There's no Boruto videos to make until 2 Blue Vortex comes to anime, because they don't really do much news on the dub anymore for Boruto. They gave up on that.
What a clothesline! Ouch!
Getting out of harm's way.
And did you hear the impact of that?
Striking with the knee drop.
So precise.
LA Knight blunt force trauma.
Is that what it takes to beat KO?
Oh, man.
Boom! Here we go. He thinks this is it.
He wins! He wins!
Here are your winners. The team of Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
So I guess congratulations are in order. Seth Rollins, LA Knight, Sheamus, the new Shield, or whatever you're calling yourselves. You got one over on Mutiny. Big deal. And Seth got his precious belt back. I'm a man of my word after all. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Because in the grand scheme of things, what did you really win? A piece of leather and metal? Bravo. You walked out with the same thing you walked in with 2 weeks ago. Just a little ego boost to carry around. So, good job. But that's all you have, Seth. An old dusty prop. Because I will never recognize you as the first NXT champion. You and your gaudy sequin suits are an embarrassment and the antithesis of everything Mutiny stands for. You might have won a battle, but you're far from winning the war. Mutiny isn't just about titles or recognitions. It's about changing the landscape. So enjoy your little victory, because next time, we won't be playing games. Mutiny is here to stay, and we're just getting started.
Man, reforming the Shield with LA Knight and Sheamus? For once, Punk got hit with something he didn't see coming.
About time. And you know he was steamed when you walked out with your title, Seth.
Punk can say what he wants about me leaving with the same belt, but we did more than that. We showed them we're not backing down. And now, we've got 2 more warriors in this fight. LA Knight and Sheamus are fired up and ready to take Mutiny on.
That's what I like to hear. More allies means more firepower.
The Architect strikes again with a winning strategy.
Let's hope so. We need to make sure we come out on top at Survivor Series. What's our next move?
I'm heading to SmackDown to fill out the rest of the team for the Best of 3 series.
Sounds good. I've certainly got an opinion, but it's your call.
Understood.
Hey there. I was going to give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bailey was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together. You and Bailey don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bailey as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bailey all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know just how to get under Bailey's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
If you can split Mutiny's core and bring Bailey back home to WWE, you're not just on our Survivor Series team. You're the linchpin.
Linchpin. I'm the punter around these parts. That's gimmick infringement.
If you're gonna steal, steal from the best.
Flattery will get you everywhere. All right, let's see if I can get my...
Becky Lynch is ready for action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch!
I spoke to Becky earlier, and she said that Mutiny should be watching her match very closely tonight.
Well, that's the last thing in the world I'd be asking for, Cole. We've seen what happens when you poke that bear.
Becky is looking to make a statement loud enough for Mutiny to hear.
The irresistible force. Becky Lynch has promised that this match is going to get Mutiny talking.
Everyone knows her history with Nia Jax. It was after one of their exchanges that the man became the man. This will get everyone talking.
There's more on Becky's mind than beating Nia. Take a look at how she's moving differently in there. There's something familiar about her.
Getting positioned on the top rope. From the rope for the shoulder breaker.
After leg drop.
Becky just mocking her now. Like a brick wall running into you.
Becky holds her off.
Oh, and Becky fights back. Big forearm. Ooh, running forearm. She countered that into her own offense.
And she just avoided some serious damage. Counters right into the swift chop block.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Look at this! Suicide dive! What a display of fearlessness we just witnessed.
That's the kind of attitude you need to take yourself to the next level.
Nia Jax just getting worked on here.
Nia needs to find that irresistible force once more.
The man connects.
And Jax got taken to task right there.
Yeah, Becky from the top.
Whoa, look out. Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
Oh, my God. What? Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about
Sky high. All the way down to the floor. I don't care how tough you are. Hitting the floor from that height has got to hurt.
Hammerlock. Reverse DDT.
Becky with all the momentum on her side.
Lynch is backing up her words here. She sees her rising to her feet. This is her offense from the top. Whoa, what a landing.
That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
No, nothing fancy here.
Tasting victory.
Backed up. And she breaks the count.
Giving a massive effort to overcome the pin attempt. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Waistlock. Becky added a little something extra there.
She stepped right to the gut. Uh-oh. Look out.
Spiked with a lowest point. Jax looks absolutely out of it. And straight into the pin attempt. 2.
What in the world? Nia Jax refuses to quit. Impressive resilience from Jax here tonight.
You know, Becky is feeling a dissatisfaction with the outcome of that pin count. She thought she had it.
One answer after a kick connects. Hooking it up. Rose plant. Is it the finishing touch Lynch needs? 2. It's over. All in a nice work.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch just defeated Nia Jax with a belly-to-belly suplex.
Thanks for meeting me up here.
No problem, but isn't this just a little bit paranoid?
People have been jumping from WWE to Mutiny since the night they invaded. Bailey probably has a set of eyes or ears hanging around here somewhere.
Well, word definitely got back to her about you doing her moves. Did you see her social media rant?
It was hard to miss. I'm already so far under her skin, she's gonna scratch herself raw.
Right? I've never seen a person use so many words to insist they don't care about something.
That'd be the lady protesting too much. One more nudge, I think I'll be able to open Bailey's eyes to how Punk's really using her.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm Irish, darling. I'm just gonna use my words.
Welcome to the return of Ding Dong. Hello! I'm your host, Bailey. And I'm wearing some brand new fancy slacks for the occasion. This week, we have the biggest guest I have ever seen walk through that door. She's an icon, a legend, the former leader of Mutiny, me!
You know, I had this really funny bit about Bailey walking through that door and doing a big pratfall like some cheesy sitcom. But honestly, it's just making me sad. See, I miss Bailey. The real Bailey. My Bailey. I'm doing all this to try and remind her who she really is. You were the heart of the Four Horsewomen. The soul of us. Remember, Bailey? Do you? You were the sun we orbited around, the glue that held us together. You're a leader. If it had really been you in charge of Mutiny, I might not like it, but at least I'd respect the game. But this, following a cult leader like Punk off a cliff, that's not you. That can't be you. If you rang the doorbell and walked through that door, all I'd ask is what the hell happened to my friend. So instead, later tonight, I'm gonna go out there, and when the bell rings, I hope you're standing across from me. It's time we mend our fences.
Becky Lynch invited Bailey to the ring, and it seems Bailey accepted.
I didn't think she would actually show. Look out! Kairi Sane from behind.
This was a setup.
Becky was distracted. Now Kairi's laying in the punches.
The referee's finally getting some control.
It's about damn time.
No, Kairi's going back. Get up, Becky.
Kairi Sane wanted to get her hands on Becky Lynch. Now she has her chance.
If Becky thought she could talk any sense into that traitor Bailey, I get a steel mill in Pittsburgh to sell her. Pure naivete.
Having faith in the people you care about isn't naive, Corey. It's hope. And she's pulled out a steel chair. That could be an equalizer inside the ring. Steel chair to the temple. Ow! Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
I don't care who you are, you can't take consecutive attacks like that without it affecting you. And you never want to count a competitor out, but there seems to be no signs of defense right now. Misses the target.
And evades the attack. Oh, to the body with the chair.
Lynch is maintaining the advantage.
Sane's on the wrong side in most of these exchanges. Bringing a steel chair into play here. Sane moving out of harm's way.
Nice running crossbody.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that. This might be the beginning of the end. Manhandle slam. No way Sane's coming back from that.
And the official calls it. Clearly, they cannot fight any longer.
Becky Lynch just fended off Kairi Sane's attack and sent her back.
Becky, Becky, Becky. You know,
It took me a couple of weeks to figure out why you were so determined to get my attention. Now I see. It's the same thing it's always been with you, Rebecca. Green-eyed envy. You're right. I was the heart and soul of the Horsewomen, and that always ate you up inside. You wanted the little girls wearing your costume. You wanted matches like the one I had in Brooklyn. You seethed at everything I built. You believe you can cause tension between Punk and me because you think we work by the same code as the WWE locker room. Every person for themselves. You're wrong. Mutiny is different. We're breaking the old hierarchies. You are the one who sold your soul for success, Becky. You call yourself the man when you've been dancing a jig to WWE's tune since the beginning. Your book tour, your morning show interviews, your fans, all gifts from the machine for being a good little girl. You would throw any friend under the bus to get ahead. Unlike Kairi Sane, who joined Mutiny out of loyalty to our friendship. Loyalty, which you never had. I don't know what you're after, Becky, but I know there's one way to settle it. In the ring. But I'm not the fool you think I am. You're not going to sucker me into a SmackDown trap. Come home to the place that made you, Becky. Come face me at NXT and I'll show you what you really are. A puppet. You're not the only one who can play mind games. Stay tuned.
Are you sure about this, Becky? Seems risky.
Come on. Last time I checked, we're wrestlers. The only way to pull Bayley out of whatever poison daydream Punk sold her on is to face her in the ring.
Which is a great strategy as long as you actually make it to the ring. She's got a whole army down there at NXT. I'm pretty sure you're walking into a trap.
You don't know her. Her ego will drive her to try to beat me one-on-one.
Say you're right. Is CM Punk going to be that honorable? Just let me go down there with you. Somebody needs to get your back.
Punk exposed you as the mastermind behind those masked attacks that brought us all together against Mutiny. I don't need that kind of extra heat surrounding me.
And you believed Punk? Come on, like I could do such a thing.
Look, I appreciate the offer, and I'm happy as hell someone brave enough to walk into the belly of the beast is leading our team into Survivor Series. But no.
Becky, to win the best of 3 series and save this company, we need you to make it to Survivor Series. If Mutiny decides to jump you while you're in their house...
I'm not scared of being attacked. I'm scared I've lost my friend forever. I need to do this. Alone.
The Bayley buddies are back, but that's Becky Lynch.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch!
There's only one reason Becky's cosplaying with Bayley's old entrance, and that's to get Bayley so angry she makes a mistake. Or several.
Maybe so, Corey, but it could also be a way to remind Bayley of who she used to be.
Mind games aside, now it's time to see who's ready to fight. Wait a minute, that's Bayley dressed like Becky the night she debuted.
And her opponent, from San Jose, California, Bayley!
I don't like mutiny, but I have to admit Bayley might be a better dancer than Becky was.
I don't know about that, but you have to think this is going to get under Becky's skin.
Bayley stole Becky's entrance, and now CM Punk's top lieutenant is looking to steal a victory.
I was just dying off the pin.
My games are over and the jokes have ended. Now these former best friends are going to settle years of animosity.
Bayley cast her lot with mutiny from the very beginning, but Becky thinks she can turn her back to the light.
If Becky Lynch really thinks she can beat some sense into Bayley after everything we've seen, she's going to need the luck of the Irish.
All tied up now. Moving into a wrist lock.
Looking to work the arm with that. Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys.
And found a way to turn the tables, holding on to a wrist lock.
Looking to turn this around, and there it is, into a headlock. Ooh!
Harsh forearm draped across the middle rope.
Now looking to hang her opponent out to dry.
She's choosing to leave the ring now. Ooh, she counters right back on Bayley. Into the barricade. Setting up for something here.
Oh, man.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Someone call a dentist.
The Van Goat of WWE daring her opponent to rise to her level.
Oh, no, the official just got caught in a bad position.
She leaves the ring, but she can be counted out here. What a way to get out of that one.
Puts an end to that.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in. The man connects.
No love lost between Lynch and her opponent. I don't get this. She's barely paying attention to her opponent. She's supposed to be competing in a match here. Hand and elbow.
Oh, my gosh.
Becky now with an unrelenting.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
Oh.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Who will break first? That is the question. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Oh, look at Becky. Manhandle slam. Lynch got all of her. 2. And she's still in the game.
Bayley is displaying that die-hard spirit of hers, being able to kick out there.
You have to imagine the gears are turning in Becky's head, wondering what she has to do now to end this. A quick reversal from her. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Nice takedown by Becky, looking for the armbar.
Made it to the rope, and the hold must be released.
That could have ended very badly.
Oh, good gravy. Thrown into the corner with a little something extra.
An elusive Bayley there. These two are finding an answer for everything.
Becky Lynch, manhandle slam. Does that finish Bayley off?
There's 2. Becky Lynch walked into Mutiny's home base and defeated their second in command.
Is tonight the end of this rivalry or a new beginning?
Come on. Come on, Bayley. Shake my hand. Come on. This isn't who you are. Please,
She's
Bayley.
going to do it.
Bayley's coming home.
Never. Never.
Damage control? What the heck?
I knew it. I knew Bayley was too far gone.
I never thought I would see those women standing together as a unit again.
You see, Becky, this is what the horsewomen never had. Loyalty. How many times have we all stabbed each other in the back? Again and again and again and again until 4 became 3. You were right about one thing. Mending fences. And so I did. With my real sisters. You might have beaten me in a match, but you lost tonight. Because damage control is mutiny.
Damage control is mutiny, which means WWE is in serious trouble.
I don't think Becky Lynch is worried about mutiny or WWE right now, Byron.
She's thinking about the friend she just lost forever.
We worked as hard as we could to peel Bayley away from mutiny, but it really feels like we took a loss on this one.
I can see your point.
Come on. I know it doesn't feel great right now, but you did make a dent in their armor, Becky.
Don't get down on yourself, babe. You beat Bayley on Mutiny's home turf. That's sure to cause some internal drama.
I suppose so. But beating Bayley was never the point. I thought I could help her find her way back. There was this moment after the match when I thought I saw the old Bayley. But even that was just a mask while she waited for damage control.
I'm sorry. I feel like I pushed you into this, and now mutiny is stronger than ever.
First, that's crap. This was my own idea. You didn't push a thing. Second, this might not have been a total win for us. But it wasn't one for Bayley either.
I know we have the hottest couple in WWE, but Mutiny did reunite Damage Control.
Most of Damage Control, but not all. I had a talk with Dakota Kai. Turns out we both have versions of Bayley we miss. Dakota's on our side.
We have a mole inside Mutiny? This is amazing. It could change everything.
It could. The only question is, what do we do now to prepare for Survivor Series?
I don't know about anyone else, but I want those Unity titles out of Mutiny's hands.
Agreed. Think you two can get them this time?
We missed out on them once. We are not letting that happen again.
Definitely.
Good. And let's keep our alliance quiet for now. No need to give Punk any more information than we have to.
So you're saying keep our mouths shut and let our fists do the talking?
I suppose I can do that.
Have you two come for a friendly chat, or is this some sort of an ambush?
Neither. Seth and I want a shot at those Unity titles, and you're going to make it happen.
Again? These titles are becoming an obsession for you two.
Doing everything we can to fight Mutiny should be the obsession of every single member of WWE.
Understood. But CM Punk is not about to hand out title shots, especially to a team from our side who already blew their chance.
We figured. What's it gonna take?
The word is that the only way for a team from our side to earn a shot at the Unity Championships is in a 4-way Tornado tag match at NXT Mutiny. If you want those titles before Survivor Series, you'll have to run through their best teams.
Punk thinks he's gonna wear us down. Those titles are ours. We're going to finish what we started.
Okay. If you want me to make arrangements, I will. But you'll be walking into the Lion's Den.
Sounds like a place for us to make a proper statement.
Set it up.
It's the lone team representing WWE.
The following is and their opponents. First, the team of Roxanne Perez and Sean Spears.
Gentlemen, this had...
Making their way to the ring, the team of Candice LeRae. And their opponents, the team of Shayna.
Normally in a tornado match, there are no alliances. It's all chaos. But I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the Mutiny teams work together to take out the WWE squad.
I don't know, Corey. Most of these superstars...
We got it covered. But then to Shayna Baszler. Referee in the way. Try for one.
And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll. Can't prepare your face for that.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go. Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
What an incredible moonsault. Drops that. Nice takedown. Looking to gain control here. Finishes with a bridge. Cover. Meanwhile, we see Seth Rollins. What a counter.
Double Russian leg sweep. Those two are in such a cohesive rhythm out there.
It's like playing jazz, but using your opponent as the drum.
Direct headshot. Just sickening. Kick to the back. Oh, man. Shoulders down. Is it enough? Now here's Becky Lynch.
He might actually get the win here.
Oh, my. How in the world did he kick out of that?
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Big forearm. As the fight continues ringside, we may need to relocate soon. Jumping knee strike. Lights out. Perez had a bit of the fight taken out of her there.
Rollins lining it up. Here it comes. We've seen this win matches for Rollins. Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
He's making his move.
For the win. She breaks it up. Not on her watch.
escape. Big fall.